see Jason stuff.
All right, I brought us live on Twitch here. I just need Alden. It's the only one I have left.
Oh man, I was digging those tunes.
They're still there a little bit. I'm gonna turn them down though.
Oh, there we go.
Are you playing music for our Twitch channel?
I play a little bit of music during the intro.
Intro, yeah, I did last time. Did you
That's
see
fun.
Doom 2 is
Metaverse.
teased? Jason?
Doom 2 what?
Oh, you didn't care
What's
for Doom,
happened?
did you? Doom 2 is being teased by Bethesda
That's
right now.
fun. I didn't know that. I'm gonna go back and give Doom the old college try again. I read some more criticism recently that said if you play it on medium or whatever, it's not great. But if you bump it up one difficulty level,
Hey,
it becomes good.
Synthwave
Yeah.
Gamer, thanks for the follow.
I'm gonna do that when I find some time to play games by myself again, and I'm not feeling totally burned out. So I just want to play something really casual.
I had to do that with Wolfenstein. I was playing through it. I was just like, I feel like this is just like a cakewalk right now. So I kicked it up like a level or two, and it was like, okay, this feels a lot better now.
So yeah, like on Doom, after reading everybody's like, "Oh my God, Doom's the greatest," I like loaded up on my PC and I'm like, "This game is dumb easy. It is not fun."
Yeah.
Like I'm killing everything with my pistol because I'm assuming the hard part's gonna start. So I want to keep my shotgun ammo, but
Can you guys see Alden?
No.
I did briefly, and then he tried to reconnect again.
I loved it. It's probably my favorite shooters I've played in
And see, I hear that all
the past
the
couple
time.
of years.
It's one of those things. Like it just didn't connect with me. To be fair, other than like Overwatch and Fortnite for the silliness, I haven't played a shooter in a while that's really like captured me.
Yeah. I'm thinking Far Cry 5 alright, but I don't know if I'd really consider it a shooter though.
I would definitely consider that a shooter.
It is a
I can now see everybody.
fun glitch fest mess.
I don't see
It's a-
Alden.
Same
Ugh.
shooter. I'm gonna refill real quick.
Can everybody else see Alden?
Just
Westling.
it went from his
I can see all,
icon,
but I reconnected in the last 30 seconds.
it went from his icon to
All right,
black
I'm gonna
screen.
try to reconnect. We'll see. Scott, Alden.
So, all right, let me try to reconnect. Yeah.
All right, there's Clinton. So I'm missing Jason
Yeah,
and
the
Kyle.
only one I can't see is Alden.
Yeah, I see.
I can't see Alden still.
Larmos,
Yeah, it's consistently
Longo,
been
I'm missing
case for me.
Cookery, and
Seems like Jason was working somewhere in the background.
I can see Alden now.
Oh,
I
there's
can-
Alden.
I said I could see you.
Yeah, I know.
Larmos
They're
and
they're
Longo.
saying they can't.
Cookie and Cookery. Or there's Cookery.
Potpourri?
Yep,
I can't see Kyle.
Cookery.
I see Kyle.
Longo.
Yeah, Jason.
I can see Alden in the stream though.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, Alden's back. I see him now.
I haven't gone anywhere. The only person I'm missing is Jason.
What's up, Cody?
Always got to be somebody. All right, gonna try reconnecting.
Oh,
There we go.
All right, I just need Jason. And Alden refreshed.
Yeah, I needed him to not do that.
Yeah, same.
No, he was there.
It was working for me.
He was having issues with Jason. I think Jason just needed to reconnect, and then we would have been all right. But Jason got it
I
right
can see
away.
Jason.
I can see him.
I can't.
I don't see Jason. I see Lydia.
Fucking hell, I hate this. All right, there's
There's the
Alden.
DM. Oh, Cookery. Come on, Cookery.
Do you need me to reload,
Not yet.
Stefan?
Just wait. You're good. Hold on. The only one I'm missing right now is Jason.
The only one I'm missing right now is Scott.
What the
To be
hell?
fair, Jason's not there right now.
Right. I just
Why is it being so scared?
I'll-
Right,
I
but
will-
Lydia is.
I want to wait until Jason gets
Lydia,
back
reconnect.
and have him reconnect and then see where we get.
Anybody else see Scott?
I can't.
Yeah.
Yes, he's got.
Try again.
No, just wait. Hold up, just wait.
Doesn't help. I'm starving and nothing sounds good.
Oh no, he's overthrowing the throne.
Scott,
Is this
can you
the next
reconnect one more time?
Season? No. Damn it. All right.
Hey,
Oh,
I got Scott.
there's everybody.
All right.
Cool.
So now if I can get Jason to reconnect when he gets back and I can see him, then we'll be set.
Gotta wait for him to put his ears in.
All right.
Yeah. Just ask him when he sits down, if you guys
Jason,
Jason.
you gotta listen to us very carefully.
would.
Reconnect, do not refresh. Brilliant.
Brilliant!
Ah, I've got everybody.
Yay!
Everybody good?
You're not enjoying the
I'm
comedy
good.
stylings of my young daughter.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She's way more entertaining. than
Interpretive
you are.
dance is always a little unusual.
There was a message there. I just couldn't.
That's just like your
Dude.
opinion, man. Oh gosh. She wants a chair.
Okay.
You just like sprinkled Pringle dust.
That's what it looked like.
Oh.
All right, so quick recap of last week. You guys picked up in the Mirror of Dead Men at a small camp and then proceeded to make your way back towards a work camp that Snapjaw had told you about. And proceeded to basically kill anybody that you found, with the exception of the cook and some stable boys, until you found out that there were no bad men involved in the
Roadhouse.
little
Oops.
simple roadhouse stable that you guys were in, and everybody was sad, and
now they're dead.
bad times were had. And yeah, now everybody's dead, and so you guys stayed at the inn for the night, and the owner was like, look, like, don't kill me and you can have a room, and gave you guys rooms, and now the
Turns
plan
out we're
is
evil and
and now
And
the
Harris has done a lot of reading.
yeah, now the plan is to head back south, back into the swamp, into the mirror, and we're going to the plan is to head back towards the castle, is what you guys were doing.
Which castle?
It's so you guys were told in Leylon
One
that
that
there
I
was a castle in the Mirror of Dead Men that the rumor was that the Cult of Dragon was working out of. Snapjaw kind of confirmed those rumors for you guys the first night you met him, by telling you that like his clan was kind of working for them, but kind of begrudgingly working for them, and they were transporting any of the loot back and forth. One of the things I want to point out as a reminder was that while Snapjaw was out looking for cloaks for you guys,
Somebody else came and picked up the loot.
somebody came and picked up loot, and it was another group of lizard folk, but they how I want to put this. They picked that stuff up, they put it in the cart. They weren't like overly like curious about who you guys were. You guys told them that you were with Snapjaw. They didn't know who that was, but they carried
but
on
they
their
knew
way.
he was awesome.
Yeah, because you guys told them
They
he was
know
awesome. And so they carried on their way, and then you guys told Snapjaw. He was like, well, that's kind of weird, because I was supposed to come and pick this stuff up with the group that you guys killed of my friends, but yeah, whatever. But yeah, so your guys' plan is to now make your way back to that camp, spend the night at the camp, and then make your way to the rest of the way to the castle. So
Where's Snapmaw's friends at?
Snapmaw. You guys killed him. You guys killed him.
Yeah, we killed all his friends.
All of them.
We killed all his friends.
Well, like
Yeah.
Well, just everyone that he was with.
yeah, everybody that he was with, like he was
Which,
with a
if you got to
group.
do a sucky hauling job, you're probably going to take all your friends with you to make it easier. And so we killed all.
I guess.
And so like he was
Everybody he knows.
he was
in
like
that party.
real bummed with you guys, but he also needed you guys to further his own ambitions here, which was his people are being overrun or like kind of overruled by the Cult of Dragon, and like saying that the Cult of Dragon is like promoting the Bullywogs and not the Lizard Folk, and he's not thrilled with that, and so he doesn't really love the Cult of Dragon. But
So
anyway,
Turd's got this sweet idea. Let's
okay,
start a rebellion and talk to the lizard folk, and we all party up against the Bullywogs.
Bullywogs.
yeah, all right.
Let's do
And
that.
Snapjaw's way on board with that. So, all right. So let's do this. You guys are gonna make your way back to that camp. I need to grab your tokens from where we played last week. What are you filing?
Knife. Little files.
I'm missing.
Which is funny because I can't hear it.
No.
So I have my headphones on.
Where the
Trying to
Varys?
fix
I've
this
lost your
thing.
token.
That's all right. I'm in the other multiverse right now.
Here you are. You took a room way away from everybody else.
Yes,
Synth,
I
yeah,
took
we're
the
using
bedroom.
Roll20.
Yep.
All right.
Hence why it took 15 minutes to get started.
Because the
But let's be
Roll20.
honest, there are no alternatives.
So when it works great. When it doesn't
Yo,
work,
Rhino.
What the fuck is that
So, yo,
noise?
I don't have
Hey,
chat
Ryan.
because I'm on my laptop. So feel free to communicate to me what the public is saying.
Sure. All right, let me. Synth, I'm using a plugin called Stylish and using a theme that is posted on some kind of user group. All right, did I get you guys to the swamp?
Yep.
All right, so you guys are down here in this camp.
Oh, there's two versions of us at the swamp.
Oh God, you're right. Hold up. Let me delete all these tokens up here.
Are we to that episode already where we've got the bearded clone?
All right, so you guys are back at the camp. I need to give you a Snapjaw, though.
I really think one of these times you should drop in like 15 Verisi.
Right. That's part of the theme as well, Synth.
Oh, hey, it's in focus now.
For those that are damaged, I take it we're probably healed up from the long rest.
Do we do a long rest?
Do you guys see
Oh,
this?
yeah.
Yeah, you guys should heal up, get all your spells back and stuff. You see this Ryan guy in chat? Ninja is the best Fortnite player. Cool.
You say Ninja is the
mean,
best
I don't
Fortnite player?
disagree.
The best
with
Fortnite
that.
player. And he is, but it's just silly. All right, I'm
Not
gonna
exactly.
correct. All right, so here's what we're gonna do: Snapjaw, show nameplate, advanced C. All right, can you guys see his name now?
Snap
Yep.
mall.
Yeah.
Good. All right, so you're back at the camp for the night. And yeah, you guys will take another long rest here because you don't want to trek through.
4, 3.
But during the night, everybody's asleep except for Varys, I'm assuming, is the usual plan. Cool.
Yep, the 6 hour. No, we would have taken a long rest at the.
At the end, but you'll take
Yeah.
another one here.
The
okay.
Roadhouse.
All right, Varys. So while everybody else is sleeping, you're gonna see this little deal out here.
Hey, that's a little deal.
Yeah. So it's just a little light. It's kind of bouncing around.
I try to grab it with Mage Hand.
Of course he does.
Okay.
Strange floating light. I'm gonna touch it.
Just because your mage hand is going to have to be accurate, and you're the one dealing with it, give me a dexterity check.
Sure.
It's called dark matter.
Yes, the theme I'm using is called dark matter. Yeah.
Card of many things.
I thought you were referring to the light. That it was called dark matter. I was like, maybe we should touch that. I don't know.
Yeah. Dark matter on user styles. That is correct. All right. Dexterity of 13. Okay, so you're gonna miss it. It's gonna kind of bob out under the mage hand, and you're gonna see it do that, and it's gonna kind of move away, and you're gonna see it moving away from the party. What would
Feel
you
like I
like?
should go
Still asleep,
investigate
I take
this.
What was that?
Am I still asleep? I take it.
Yeah, you're asleep. Varys is the only one awake at the moment.
Maybe I should wake up Longo because he can like get there pretty quick.
I don't know that I'd want to, but
I know. I'm kind of.
I could shoot it with something.
The mindless wizard to kind of wander off.
Imagine this is gonna be some kind of anglerfish variant.
Actually, what I'm going to do is cast dancing light in front of it.
Okay. What does dancing light do?
Create up to 4 torch-sized lights within range, making them appear as torches, lanterns, or glowing orbs hover in the air. Oh, can I do an arcane check on it?
He seduces
Sure.
the light.
did he get to touch it with mage hand?
He did not.
No,
He missed
it
it.
dodged.
Boo.
Dip dodge.
Touch of the light.
I don't know. So what I got? 60 feet I can run? Yeah, sure. Let's do that. Let's leave the party.
Oh
Double dash.
Yep.
Keep in mind, you might want an action when you get there.
Nah, I'm good.
Okay, so you made it out in front of it. Is the
Yep.
idea? Okay.
Can I make a perception check?
You're
No, you're
asleep.
If I notice him taking off.
I mean,
Oh,
I'm curious if any of us heard running through the swamp or not.
Okay, yeah.
Now the smell getting better would have let you sleep in longer.
Okay, so
Suddenly, I'm breathing easy.
Good night.
Something's wrong.
Longo is going to kind of rustle in his sleep and know that something's going on. It's going to take him a second to realize that Varys is no longer at the group. Kokiri, you are not going to know.
Since I don't hear any screaming or self-arguments, Longo's gonna crawl up on the rock probably and try to see if he can see him where he went.
Okay, so the orb of light is giving off enough light that you can see Varys, and you're going to see it move through Varys's chest and come out the other side.
Did I feel anything?
I mean, you might have felt something cold, but you're not sure if you actually felt that or if that's just something that you made up in your head.
Okay.
Because like it's weird to see something move through your body, right? So
Right, yeah. No, that's fine.
Longo, not knowing that the light was there already, is probably just thinking Varys is doing some Varys shenanigans.
Sure.
But he's just gonna keep watching for a little bit.
Okay. All right, so the light's gonna keep moving away. North here.
I am going to cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
Which did not get transferred over.
Somebody's gonna get 8.
There it is.
I need to find a little bit of information. Give me a second.
Yep.
I'm just gonna Google it because this might take me too long to read.
I'm sure this makes for a riveting
Mhm.
computer television.
Did you also mention how terrible of a lookout Virus is? As we're all sleeping, he just wanders off at some light in the distance.
Right?
Dude, it's a fucking
Ooh,
light,
shiny
man. It could be
thing.
anything. Shiny. Shiny things.
Anything magic's all to myself.
All right, so you're going to. Wow, that doesn't help me. All right, so you're gonna detect that it is vaguely magical. It's faint. You're not gonna get a sense of like its intentions um, or
Is the
its
magic emanating
alignment.
from just the orb, or is there a bigger silhouette around it?
Just the orb.
Okay. I'm gonna try to speak to it.
'Kay.
Hello.
Hello.
¿Cómo estás? Are you among the multiverse?
Ooh, do I have this handout? I do. Let me.
Varys! Varys, are you talking to a light?
Yes. Oh, I thought it might have been.
Okay. So I didn't really want to share the name, but it happened. So
Yeah, it's in the image.
it's gonna keep moving away. The image that I had opened up in the character sheet did not say the name, but that's fine. So it's just gonna keep moving, kind of north, maybe a little bit east. It kind of almost looks like it's beckoning you to follow it.
I really want to follow this.
I'm gonna start waking people up.
Okay.
So
AKA, he starts throwing down copper pieces at people in their sleep.
All right.
yeah, so I'm gonna
Alright.
take my lights, which have a 120-foot range, and start
Yep.
shining them at the group
Roll
At the
7
group,
copper's not enough. Start
As-
throwing silver pieces.
as I continue to follow this thing.
Okay. So you're trying to wake the group up with your lights.
Yep.
I'm trying to wake the group up with my copper pieces.
The group on the ground, go ahead and make a perception check to see if you're going to wake up, but it's going to be pretty easy to wake up here.
Don't crit fail, or you never wake up.
Oh, I didn't
Yes,
take mine.
you're awake.
Wide awake.
George immediately jumps up and starts swinging at all the lights flying around him. The hell's going on?
And you kind of look out in the distance, and Varys is also has an orbital light around him.
I was gonna say Longo doesn't even wait. We're under attack.
We're under attack.
All right. So this thing's gonna move off the map to the north. Is the rest of the group going to follow along with Varys, or is Varys going alone?
I mean, I was planning
Split
to
up the
take-
party.
Always a good plan. I mean, I rolled a 9 total. Do I wake up?
You're awake. If you rolled 5 or higher, you're up.
George was up screaming and swinging his swords, though.
You
So-
may or may not have a copper piece lodged in your nose.
The orbs that Varys casts look a little different. So when Snapjaw woke up, he's a little startled by them. But
Well, and they're
it-
moving like in a rotation towards me.
sure. And so he gets an eye on the one that's out by Varys, though, and he's kind of he tells you guys, "Oh, that's a will-o-wisp." And he
What does
doesn't.
that mean?
So he doesn't know all that much more about them, but he knows that they are frequent in the mare at night, and his group normally tries to avoid them, but
Why?
just because they don't
Too
they don't know what they
Their
are.
asses up to the front of this group.
But yeah.
Because they don't want to go murder more innocents.
All right.
Here's the thing. If you guys had some will-o-wisp with you, we probably wouldn't have killed all of your friends. Pro tip.
So Snapjaw's willing to follow you guys if you guys are gonna follow it. He says that he never has followed one of them.
Well, it's time to live.
First
Well,
time
I'll
for
let
Obviously,
you
we
live.
need to do some scholarship here and be led to our dooms.
All right, so he's gonna follow with you guys. I don't have a map or anything for the next part. Are you guys moving along stealthily or just moving?
Well,
I'm trudging
We're
along.
following a glowing light through the swamp. I don't really care.
Okay.
well, I was about to say, Varys is completely enamored by the light.
I think we all know that I
Notice
can't move
about
stealthily.
stealth. Sure, you can.
Remember the last time we tried this here?
That didn't work.
No, I don't. I wasn't here.
Oh,
Oh, let's all
We
go
killed
towards
all
the giant
Snapjaw's
flaming
friends.
skull.
We killed all Snapjaw's friends.
I was also not there for that one.
no.
was the same one.
Instance.
Same thing.
Because I
Oh,
couldn't
okay.
roll a stealth roll.
I mean,
Or a
they attacked us
charisma check.
first.
They did
Or
it.
a
They
charisma
drew their weapons because they were freaked out by Edwin. They
No,
didn't
one of 'em-
attack.
What if a bashed Jason with a shield?
Yeah.
It's like, what the hell?
That's true.
Ugh.
That's
But the
true.
dragon head fell off my head.
It was creepy. All right. All right. So
I would be
Snapjaw's gonna
startled
follow.
fire.
Snapjaw's gonna follow. You guys aren't.
Essentially, I don't fault them for their reactions. Oh. But then we had to kill them.
But you guys aren't. So you guys aren't gonna be rolling through the swamp with any kind of stealth or anything. You're just kind of following it. I assume you guys are kind of talking amongst yourselves, like, what the fuck is this? What's going on? You're trying to get more information out of Snapjaw, which he doesn't really have.
Varys keeps saying shh.
And so you guys kind of get to a point where the light kind of zooms off in front of you and ends up, I'd say, probably 100 yards in front of you, and then just disappears. And as it disappears and you guys kind of quietly look around at what's going on, you hear some voices coming from in the direction at which it kind of shot off in.
Now I would like to try to stealth.
George is
Okay.
gonna hunker down and hide too. Yeah. Oh God.
Uh-oh.
George is like jumping up and down because I just rolled a 1.
I gotta turn off my lights.
He's pretending to be a tree swaying in the wind.
Monko's all WTF, mate. Hell yeah, turd. We're hiding.
All right, so we got some stealth, but Kokiri failed pretty hard. All right, cool. That's a nice crit fail. So you guys, move
I rolled a
forward.
15 on stealth.
Yeah, you did all right with a -1 as your modifier. You did all right. So you guys kind of move forward and you guys get close. Oh, I should probably roll stealth for Snapjaw as well.
I can't do any worse than Kukri.
I'm kind of just moving forward like this.
He didn't do well. He didn't do well, but I'm gonna say that George is making a lot of noise while the rest of you are fairly stealthed and doing okay at not making yourselves known. But Snapjaw is kind of walking with you guys, and he's kind of a little loud as well. So there's kind of a lot of noise coming from your guys' group. I'm assuming you are vaguely split off though. And then Snapjaw's not gonna stop where the rest of you guys stop though. He's just gonna keep blindly walking forward. So whatever is already there, knows that something's going on, but when Snapjaw kind of breaks into the clearing that's there, they don't attack. They kind of greet him, and you guys kind of watch, and it turns out that it's a pretty large group of more lizard folk. They seem to be kind of guarding a large cave.
Cast meteor.
Hold up, you want to kill these dudes?
The rebellion, man. The
Oh, no,
rebellion.
no, no.
The rebellion.
So yeah, what do you guys really want to do?
So
I want to wait for Snapjaw to like tell what's going on before we crest the hill and
Okay.
get into
Yeah.
another combat
So
situation.
you guys can't.
Introduce
I
us to
get
who that
close
is.
enough to shadow Snapjaw and hear what they might be saying
Sure, you
with my
can.
25 stealth.
You're gonna be able to get close enough. You're gonna hear them talking. You're not gonna understand it. They're speaking in a language that you don't understand.
Lame.
I
Is
believe
it dragon?
it is Draconic. So Longo
Can
doesn't
I get
know it.
close enough
There are
to?
a couple of you that do.
I think it's just me.
I don't
Me
think I
too.
do.
Oh, really?
And,
Yep.
I rolled a good stealth roll.
You did.
I scooped you up.
So you
Let's
scooch
do it.
up, and as you do, you see Snapjaw turn and just kind of wave you guys forward. It's like, come on,
I'll do it.
come on up.
Longo's going to suddenly stand up from wherever he is, hoping he scares somebody.
Yeah, yeah.
Longo's gonna appear in the middle of the crowd.
George is
Like
to
like Frodo.
Man,
the wizard call. I'll make sure everything's good. Carl.
I forgot about that. I'm gonna say hello in their native tongue of Draconic.
okay. So they're a little taken aback by that, but
They're
they're a little unsettled by it. Let's put it that way. These as Snapjaw will go on to tell you here, these lizard folk are not necessarily part of Snapjaw's tribe, but they're friendly. They're another tribe that live here, and they've not been working with Cult of Dragon. So they are.
Are they aware of the ones that have been working with Colt?
They are, and so they kind of put off communicating with the cult. They don't even want the cult to know that they're here, and they're kind of under not orders, but strong suggestion that they try to keep it that way.
Gotten hiding out.
So they'll go on to tell you that. What is that noise?
What noise?
Yep, that's the one.
I'm guessing.
Jason's.
Oh.
Jason. Oh,
Oh, Jason.
totally. Fixing his pants. Okay.
Thanks for following, Gillen. So they'll go on to tell you that they're kind of watching over the black dragon that hangs out here. They're not watching, like they're not protecting him, but they are. Creepy hand.
It's like you got a tiny hand.
With
So-
that cool baby arm.
So they're not like protecting him, but
curse.
a couple of them will recognize you and come over and be like, "Oh, this is the Snapjaw that you guys told us about," because they're the ones who came and picked up the treasure. So they
Exactly.
they found
You guys gotta
out
help these people.
about the Cult of Dragons. They found out about the Cult of Dragons like operation at the inn, and they've been kind of picking off treasures to bring back to the Black Dragon here.
So they randomly showed up at that place just to pick up treasure.
Yeah, they were there to pick up treasure. And that's why Snapjaw didn't necessarily know who they were, because he was supposed to be picking up the treasure. But
Huh. So did the dragon tell him about it?
yeah, basically.
That
Dragon
makes sense.
Dragon
But
told
they
him
don't
what's
work
going
with the
on.
cult.
They don't work with the cult, but the dragon does, right? So he sent Snapjaw's tribe to work with the cult, but this other tribe he's kind of kept secret.
So he likes
Dragons-
people more than Snapchat.
Dragon. So dragons double
Dragons
dipping.
gotta build their nest egg somehow.
Yeah, so he's trying to get treasure for himself, and he doesn't necessarily trust the cult. Is what the rest of the lizard folk
Another
here will tell
member
you.
for the rebellion.
Right, so Snapjaw kind of breaks off from you guys, and he talks with a couple of other people about his plans and about what he's hoping you guys will help with. And so they've kind of agreed with Snapjaw to work towards thwarting the bullywogs, because they don't like them either. Like it's kind of a race feud between them.
What about the dragon?
Cool. Fueling race wars.
What about the dragon?
The dragon's probably going to do whatever the fuck it wants.
Yeah, the dragon's kind of its own thing. So there's rumors about how fast this dragon is, right? So he's a black dragon, but there's like rumors that like he could attack like a small village on like the south side of the mirror, and then like less than 5 minutes later attack something on the north side, and it's not a short distance. Let's bring you guys back up here. That did not work.
I mean, compared to other people, they're kind of trudging through a swamp, whereas the dragon can just.
Dragon can fly, but like it's a pretty like that's 60 miles, right? So it's just like there's even for a dragon, like what rumors there are say that this dragon is exceptionally fast and kind of terrifying, right? But he doesn't come out of his den very often. And it's rare to actually catch a glance of him unless he's attacking somewhere. So
Or wants to be seen.
right. So, but yeah, Snapjaw's gonna break off, talk to them, and come back to you 15 minutes later and tell the group like they've kind of agreed to work with the rebellion that you and Snapjaw are setting up, and then he suggests that you guys make your way back to the camp and prepare to move towards the castle in the morning.
We're starting a rebellion now.
Yeah.
All right, we need to make
That's
sure
what
we
Tordic
get
wanted to do.
pamphlets.
Make sure they wear their colored armbands so we don't.
That's the
I,
most important part,
Did
right?
not fully appreciate that series of jokes in that movie. Rock, paper, scissors, and all that until it was explained to me.
Yeah.
What movie?
Thor.
Ragnarok.
I still haven't seen it.
Oh,
You
never
should
mind.
do
then.
that.
It's great.
Spoilers.
I saw it in theaters twice.
All
I
right.
watched it 3
I don't-
times, probably
I
at
don't-
home alone.
I don't go to the theater anymore.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't either.
I'm sure she'd like Thor.
She probably actually would.
We watched one of the movies. I can't remember which one recently. She's watched Spider-Man and I haven't yet.
I haven't seen that. I haven't even seen the new one yet either.
So, are you guys? Is that what you guys want to do? Is make your way back to the camp?
Yeah,
I'm
let's head
cool with
back
that.
I mean,
That's-
yeah, there's not really a lot we can do with these guys.
Let's high five our new
Wow.
buds and then head back to camp.
All right, cool. So you guys head back to camp.
Make inspiring speeches.
It's not super close, but it doesn't take you guys all that long. So you guys get back to camp safe and finish out the rest of the night. I'm assuming Varys is keeping watch.
I guess.
We totally disposed of the remains of the previous lizard folks, right?
Yeah, I think they were maybe like put in a canoe and then you stop the canoe, and I don't remember what happened from there.
Yeah. Let's say I sunk the canoe.
Sunk the canoe? Okay, so it's at the bottom of the swamp, basically.
Yep.
Good job.
That's what we'll chalk it up to if they discover it. Oh, yeah, their canoe sunk.
Bullywogs did it. That's what we
Bullywugs
did.
did it. Yep.
We saw it. We tried saving them.
We'll be right back.
Stoking the flames of war.
That's the perfect fuel.
That was them bullywogs. Could you
Snap
describe
marks on
one,
it.
please? Nope.
They're like frogs, right?
The Bullywogs? Yeah, they're like frogs. Why did Jason's
Oh, really?
camera... Oh, okay, he changed his name, and your camera got weirdly aligned.
Oh
You're-
shit!
you're
Yeah,
higher
they straight
than
up are
everybody else.
frog people.
Yeah, they are. They're... Here, I'll give you guys the handout.
Thank you.
It's Slippy the
Put
Toad.
it back in your chair.
Jason's audio doing weird things for anybody else?
Yo, 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 yo.
No.
Now it's
No,
not.
it's alright.
I think it's all right.
It was like
Miami,
moving back and
Miami,
forth from ear to
Miami.
ear for me, but it stopped.
That doesn't make any sense because I've only got this mic.
I know. It was weird. Anyway,
Surround sound.
Hey, frog people.
yeah, frog people. All right, so you guys make your way back to the camp. You guys make it through the night without any further events. And the plan is to kind of make your way to the castle the next morning. Yeah.
Yes.
Sounds good. I do
Okay.
have a question.
Yeah.
Why do the lizard people need our help? They totally seem like they could beat these guys up.
That definitely seems like that
problem.
would happen. Yeah. Must be a
Bullywugs
lot
probably
of them.
have been numbers.
Yeah. So there's a lot of frogs, and not only that, but like they
They can
are
jump super high.
they are
They know this really cool style of taekwondo. They're really good at kick.
no, they're like part of the cult of dragon, right? So to attack the bullywugs, you're attacking the cult.
I got you.
At least here in the swamp.
Sort of
Is-
axis of evil, if you will.
Yeah.
Is
So-
Snapmall's friends joining us at the castle, or how are we gonna reach out to
So
those guys?
so their agreement was that like they're going to have at the bullywugs, and so there's quite a few bullywugs that they know are stationed at the castle, but there's a
Mhm.
lot throughout the swamp as well, and they're going to try to like hold back the numbers from attacking the castle.
Make sure we don't get overrun in toads.
Okay.
Right. So, all right. What is going on? Who's doing that?
Sorry. I couldn't
It's
resist.
Scott.
It looked like a mustache.
It's so good.
It's great. I really like it.
Like I glanced up and I was like, man, that kind of looks like a face, and then I realized those islands aren't there.
Those are definitely arms.
All right, so you guys are gonna pick back up at the camp in the morning. You guys are gonna kind of wake up basically at dawn. The sun's coming up, and you guys are gonna get ready. Snapjaw tells you that the road that you guys followed to get here doesn't continue any further from here. The rest of the way to the castle is made by canoe. So there were a couple of canoes here. There were a couple of canoes here the night before, and then the lizard folk also showed up and brought a couple more. So there's, I believe, 5 canoes now. There are 5 canoes now.
Plenty of canoes.
So do you guys, how many of these canoes do you guys want to take?
Well, if we're gonna be taking any loot back,
All
we
of
might need
them.
some extra canoes.
3 canoes. I mean, do we ever have more than like a bit of loot? Except for that one time that we piled a body into a chest. Like,
What
we'll
if
get
we
that back for the family.
rescue?
It's fine.
What if
That
we
wasn't
rescue
loot,
any
that was
folks?
ceremonial.
Yeah, I just noticed that too, Mud.
It's just his name.
Yeah, he put in an
Oh,
extra long
That's
name.
Did I-
why. That's why.
Did I ruin it?
No, you're fine.
Here.
It just I like it. It's fine. It just looks interesting because you're slightly higher than everybody
You are
else.
definitely singling yourself out here.
You're making yourself extra.
You know what? It's a very
extraordinary.
fluffy
Guys.
bottom thing to do. So
I was about to say that's totally something Edwin would do. Let's be real.
Yep.
It's very in character.
I do like the idea of having our names there, though.
That's kind of what I figured. It'd just make things a little easier.
All right. So from here we are making our way back to the castle. So you guys are gonna let me roll for some random encounters real quick. It's gonna take about another 7 hours because you guys were about halfway through. Maybe a little less than that. I'd say probably about 5 hours because you're going by canoe. It's gonna be much faster than having to
Then on
march
foot.
through the swamp.
Woo! Next
All
time
right.
on
I don't-
Ducks Out for
Dragon
Dungeons.
Ball Z.
All right, so I'm gonna take you guys back to the swamp map because you guys are going to encounter a small group here.
Please let it be bullywogs and not lizard dudes.
More giant spiders, please.
Murder hobo.
Yep.
Oh, that makes so much more sense now. What Synth said earlier.
Oh, Longo. Bad Longo.
What longer do?
I
What
was
happened?
copying tokens. He
Oh,
moved.
I thought he did something like jumped across the screen again and neck stabbed people.
Just
Are
gonna
we in a
use
flying V?
just gonna use different parts of the map.
Totally.
Oh, not quite. So close, but not quite.
Is that better?
Yeah, it is.
Sure.
Quack.
Why
Quack.
does this area always look familiar?
Because it is
Because we're in the same spot.
familiar.
Like 3 times. Let's really lean hard into this ducks out
Oh,
for dungeons.
Because we like to murder people here.
That's
Our
funny.
favorite hobo laydown spot.
All right. So you guys are gonna
There
get
by the train tracks.
you guys are gonna get attacked by some bullywogs.
So glad to finally meet you guys.
Yeah, so let's get initiative up here.
Initiative.
Forget to select your tokens.
Vigorous.
Yep, that seems accurate.
Yeah.
All right,
Initiative.
let's
I'd
go for
say
I
that-
rolled a 2. I get a +7. I rolled a 2.
Son of a bitch.
I
can't-
selected my token first. I don't know what's going on.
You're a
You
liar.
got a 15?
Yep.
That's
Well, I
don't
rolled
know
a
why.
12.
yeah, but then you got. So I don't know what you're saying. Oh, because it
It-
didn't
it-
populate in the list.
Yeah.
So your
gotcha.
initial initiative was a 12?
Yeah, and then I got +3.
Oh,
to
plus 3 is a
initiative.
15. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so 15 total. Well, since I'm near the bottom of the list, I'm gonna get something to drink real quick.
Okay.
See you guys in a second.
Let's get bullywog turn on the board, and then we will do Snapjaw as well. What are you chuckling about?
Oh, nothing.
Going to Fireball?
Sound like he's been able to fireball yet.
No, I haven't.
Oh, damn,
And you're pretty much
Snapjaw.
first in order. Oh wait, now they beat us.
Actually-
Now, Snapjaw, the Bollywogs, and then me.
Snapjaw's got the bloodthirst going.
Sorry to be a bummer, but George would actually be ahead of you because he has the higher dexterity.
No, he wouldn't. Because I'm in front.
Well, by that logic.
So
Miss.
Snapjaw's actually up first here, so let's do that.
I believe that's your purview.
It is me. I brought him up. All right. So he's got the sword and board, right? Well, that's not a sword. It's a hammer.
The hammer and turtle spike shield. The Ninja Turtle Shredder shield.
The Ninja Turtle Shredder shield. Yeah, he's got that speed. All right. So he's gonna move over to this bullywog, and he's gonna fight this guy. All right. What's up, Buzz? All right. So he's going to do his normal here. I've missed so much. Spike shield and heavy club.
Oh shit. Big Mac's in there too.
Damn right, Big Mac.
What's
Big Mac!
up? Ducks out for
Hey, bud.
dungeons.
I mean,
All
oh,
right.
What
We've
are we up to,
got
gentlemen?
Damn it, Alden, you made yourself even taller.
AC.
Oh, I'm trying as much as I can.
Oh, you guys don't want me to post my full name in there?
I
I'm
mean,
not gonna be happy until my avatar is way up at the top of the screen, but it's just filled with text about my backstory,
There we go.
so everybody can see it every time.
Ferris murder hobo. You guys are just
Is this
taking up
me,
more of
Joe?
my limited screen real estate.
You're welcome.
What am
do I
I
need to
doing
put
here?
in cloak, Viscount, and Fluffy Bottom? Or should I put in
If that was
Viscount
simple.
and Fluffy Bottom, aka cloak?
So, all right. So he's going to miss with his shield, but he's going to get damage with the club. And Yeah, so his turn's over. So now the bullywogs are gonna have their turn. Oh, good God! Who chain smokes a pipe?
Don't worry about it, DM. We'll take care of it.
Let's see here. All right, so the bullywog's going to attack back at Snapjaw here.
Oh, apparently, you can make it too long. That bleeds off into the bottom of my page. I can only see part of the word alliance.
Same.
I see all of it.
You scroll up a little bit, it's because it's white.
No, it literally looks like it's at the bottom of it for me.
Yeah, for me, I can't see it. It's hanging off
Yeah.
the bottom of my screen.
Crokey, Viscount Edwin, Fluffy Bottom, aka Cloak of the Lord's Alliance.
All right, so we're gonna do a
Do I win now?
bite and a spear attack.
Well, I can infinitely post Varys. So, no.
That's fair.
They call me Varys.
So
All right.
I am
That guy's gonna miss with both
Varys of the
attacks.
Multiverse.
They're
Varys.
bullywugs, Buzz.
If you would like to individually name them, put them in the chat.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh, we're gonna name our enemies now.
They did it last time. They named our the spiders.
Yep, Pete.
Oh,
Oh, that's right. I remember.
what are the
Uncle Ben.
name of the Battletoads? At least get us 3.
Oh God, what were the Battletoads?
I remember those.
I remember they had names.
What's his name?
Edwin.
Slippy.
This
Am I up?
Yeah,
one
no.
Slippy.
this frog is gonna
Battletoads.
bite you for 19 on the attack.
19.
Oh, okay, that hits.
Oh,
Okay, so that's
yes.
3
Yeah, I got confused too.
3 bludgeoning damage. Yeah.
I'll take that.
And then a 14 with a spear. That's gonna
That one
miss.
doesn't hit.
All right, so Varys, you're going to be attacked similarly.
Oh, I thought I was attacked.
Nope. I got a 22.
No. No, even with my +5, that hits.
Okay, so that's 3 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, that's fine.
With the
So-
tongue?
The Battletoads' names are Rash, Zitz, and Pimple.
I do not remember that.
I remember
Slippy
this.
Wart.
I tried to look at the Wikipedia page, but I got distracted by the Street Sharks link to it,
Oh, that's a good one too.
and
Makes
that
sense.
brought back some memories.
Varys, you took 3, right?
Yeah.
Joe.
Okay,
Awesome.
and then a
Oh,
13 doesn't hit you?
No, not when I alter for that.
Oh
Okay.
my gosh!
So
If
are
Snap-
you using that
Yeah.
for this turn? Okay.
If Snapjaw ever does anything cool, we have to say that was jawsome.
Oh, jeez.
And so that's
Thank you, Street.
that doesn't come back until the next day, right?
No. Yeah, I don't get to do that again until
Okay.
uh,
And Frank.
along this. Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, so then you're gonna get a couple ranged spear attacks as well, Varys.
Oh. Wait.
Oh, shit.
A 12,
Yes.
I mean, oh,
No.
okay, and then a 17.
Tie. So it goes to the runner.
Okay, so that is 5 piercing, and that is Bullywog turn. George, you're up.
all right. George is going to dip back in between the rocks, and he's going to fire off a shot to help out Varys. 21.
21 is gonna be a hit for sure. So you're doing the
All
one right in
right.
front of Varys.
Yep.
Okay.
Where's my die? That's the one. All right. Ooh, dang.
Rock,
15 damage.
Jesus. What?
Yep, I just did my max.
That's with the great bow.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kyle. That's Jason.
What'd I do?
There was a question.
You were Jason. That's what you did.
Yeah. So he's dead. He's good and dead.
He died.
And then he's going to take his next shot He's gonna shoot in between Turd and Longo, and go for the one that's attacking Edwin.
Okay.
14.
I believe that's a miss.
All right.
Yep.
That's my turn.
All right. So that brings us to Varys.
Yeah, so I'm going to land a fireball here, and that puts them all within 20 feet.
Is it a 20-foot ball?
Yes.
It's
You're
insane.
spell sculpting us out, right?
Well, he can only do what, 2 people? Yeah, I think he can only take 2 people out. Puts everybody in range.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about that part.
All right, farther back, and we'll just deal with the one back here.
All right.
Like here.
Yeah, this one would be good.
Disco lights. Hold on.
Actually, I'll do
Yeah.
it a little bit left.
Bow, bow, bow,
Gonna do
bow,
it
bow,
here
bow,
so I
bow,
can
bow,
ignore
bow,
Snapjaw and me, and then it doesn't hit Turd.
Sorry, here?
One more to your left.
Okay. Gonna ignore Snapjaw on you. Okay.
Yep.
That's
Uh-oh.
broken.
Yeah, that is broken. Let's try this one.
Too many Kyles in chat. That is accurate.
How many cows do we have in chat?
Too many
now?
Kyles and
4, technically.
So,
That's
21
true.
fire damage.
I forgot about that. There are four
Ooh,
Kyles there.
that's
21
wait,
fire
do
damage?
Do you do fireball or meteor?
I don't have meteor. I
Okay.
have fireball.
Okay.
That's so much damage. Okay, so that's 8d6. That's insane.
Yes.
Okay, so you also did 21 damage with 4 ones.
Fucking hell.
All right, so that hit the outer 3. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody except for what's in front of Edwin.
Yeah, they all did. How many level 2 or level 3 spell slots do you have?
2.
All right, so we get another fireball.
Or lightning.
Oh, I don't know anything about lightning.
Lightning's fun too. Let me read lightning bolt real quick.
Oh, Westling, his name was probably cut off because you don't have any macros. I've got macros, so all my names are up a little bit.
A stroke of lightning forming a line of 100 feet long and 5 feet wide blast out from you in a direction that you choose. Each creature in the line must make a dexterity saving throw. The creature takes 8d6 lightning damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one. The lightning ignites flammable objects which are worn or carried.
What was the damage roll?
8d6.
It's dope.
So wait, isn't that the same as...
It is.
Yeah, same as Fireball.
Fireball.
Except for this is in a 100-foot line
That's hilarious.
instead of a 20-foot radii.
Wart died. How will SMB2 go? All right, so do you want to move or anything, Varys?
I don't see a point.
Okay, Longo.
Yeah, we just could step up to the guy who's still alive, I guess.
Get your
You
sneak
know.
attack bonus.
Just
Stab him.
Yeah, he's dead. Don't even roll sneak attack. All right, so these dudes are dead. So you guys are gonna make it the rest of the way to the castle.
Longer real quick's gonna be like, "This is what you're afraid of."
So I'm collecting frog legs as rations. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah,
5, 6.
Actually, George was actually gonna go nibble on one to see if it tasted like chicken.
Awesome.
Like one of the cooked ones.
These
Oh, yeah,
things
Fireball
can
would've cooked them.
speak, I believe.
Yep, they
have
can
to
talk.
cook-
Well, before we murdered them all, yes, they could have.
I'm gonna be honest, Buzz. I don't think it was worth naming that group.
They didn't last as long as lizardmen did. I mean, the spiders.
Spiders, yeah.
What, spiders make it 2 rounds?
I think on that one I couldn't hit anybody like the first 2 times. Roll for chicken flavor.
Okay.
Roll for chicken flavor.
Sorry. Give me a second. You guys' tokens are way too big on this next map.
Leave it.
If you roll a nat 1, it tastes like tofu.
Tastes like tofu.
I mean, I'm guessing you mean uncooked tofu, which is rough.
All right. So along the way, Snapjaw's gonna kind of tell you guys that you probably should. Well, no. So he's just gonna suggest like, look, you guys have those black cloaks now. There's a good chance that you guys could probably just fit in as recruits here, like the plan was before.
Finally put a use to those black cloaks.
Yeah. So you guys have the option of doing that, but it's really up to you. He's gonna let you guys do what you want. So you guys can go in guns blazing, or he could kind of let you guys go in and pretend to be recruits, and if nothing else, like he's gonna suggest if you guys do it that way, you guys kind of go in like kind of beating him up, like be pissed off at him, like the rest of his group died somewhere in the swamp and whatnot. So that's his suggestion. Just kind of like make it my fault. No one's really gonna hurt me much, especially if they see you guys dealing with the situation, and we'll go from there. My people have some huts outside the castle.
Sounds
And
like a good
Sounds
idea.
good.
At
there's
least
a
it's
probably
close.
a decent chance you guys could hide out in there.
Deception. Let's do this.
All right.
It's morphin time.
Let me get you guys moved over here. Just a second.
I can't do it, guys. Who's gonna slap Snapjaw?
I'll do it.
Thank you, Varys.
All right.
That seems like a
So
Varys thing to do.
fair warning. This next map is rather large, and it does have dynamic lighting. So if you guys do run into issues, I apologize.
Here comes the fans.
Oh, good God! What have I done?
I don't know. What have you done?
I just realized that like I've been running tonight without any kind of guide open, and I now kind of want to know what I'm actually supposed to be doing.
Meh.
Kyle, I gotta know, what is that popcorn icon? It's adorable.
Popcorn icon.
In Discord.
Yeah.
Oh,
Discord.
Oh, well, it's popcorn time.
Oh.
Guys, I think I'm gonna jump off here and try to go to bed. That's cool.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, that's fine. You'll
I'll
be able to
watch
catch
it.
up on the stream next time.
Yeah, I'll watch it in my bedroom for a little bit too as I'm getting ready for bed. So make sure not to screw me over too bad.
well, now that's all I want to
Take
do.
the laptop.
And then
with you.
Turd ran straight at the gate, axe swinging, and he was no more.
Perfect.
Cody's
Alright.
back.
I'll see you guys.
Yeah, see you, dude.
All right, later, dude.
But
Hi, bud.
I only see black, by the way. Should we be seeing a picture yet?
This is the dynamic lighting. It's
So-
just dynamically
I can't
dark.
see-
So
around me.
if I bring you guys down here, can you see now?
I see our,
Nope.
our avatars
yeah, I see black.
surrounded by darkness.
I don't even see Snapjaw.
What's weird because I looked at I looked at your guys's.
This is blacker than the blackest black.
So when I look at your guys' lighting, it says that everything's fine. Give me a second here. Let me double
The
check
biggest,
page
blackest
settings.
box.
Did
Are we?
Yeah.
Are we in the cave that the lizards were guarding?
Okay, hold
if
up.
you fall into a well?
Did that fix it?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, so you guys can't see the whole map, but you guys can still see shadows and shit.
Yeah.
I see what looks to be like
Nothing
a
I
hand
that would
see
cast
some
a shadow.
river.
north of us.
Oh wait.
And
Okay.
then-
Yeah.
And there's some
Yeah.
shadows. to the
Oh, it's
northeast.
just a
Yeah,
random
to the east
frog.
and stuff, you guys have shadows. Okay, cool. Perfect. Sorry, there was an extra setting set there. So I'm gonna send you guys a message in Discord real quick. I got something I want to maybe consider.
Okay.
murdering everybody.
Shouldn't say stuff like that, Buzz.
What'd he say?
No, seriously, what did he say? I don't have chat up.
He said, "Watch out for
Watch
the
out for
dragon
that dragon
hiding
in the water.
What water?
Spoilers!
Hold up, what's its name, Buzz?
Venom Fang. That bitch is back.
I like the idea.
From the dead?
I killed him. I think we all killed him.
Pond dragons.
All right, I gotta zoom way in.
What's that one band called? Imagine Dragons.
Imagine Dragons.
I know that was very vague. I apologize.
Wait. Fucking ginger beers.
Don't die.
Taking the back of my throat every time I take a drink.
Hey, Mastermind Toby.
We'll just do it how we usually do it. Okay. All right. So you guys make it here. You guys land on the shoreline. From here, you guys can see that there's probably half dozen dugout canoes all pulled up onto land here. You guys added another 3 to it from what you guys brought. The bottom of each of the canoes, there's a handful of paddles.
What the fuck are those things?
Pond dragons.
What things?
There's like creatures down south.
Oh yeah, there's some creatures down south. So
What the shit?
Yeah.
I can't really tell how much you guys can see down there. Give me a second.
Oh my.
Yep, yeah, you guys can see some stuff down there.
Hey, they're within range.
They're dire bullywugs.
So from here, you guys can see that there's like a stockade, like an animal stockade to the south of you. I'm gonna show the stream what we're talking about here, since this map is so large. It looks like there's some kind of large creature, lizard-esque creature inside. The walls are all kind of fenced off, so they're not able to get out. What you guys are seeing through is a gate that has a gate over it, but you can kind of see through the gate.
Yeah, can we ride those things into battle?
I mean,
I'm thinking dewbacks from Star Wars.
so Snapjaw's gonna tell you, like, yeah, I mean, we ride them.
Yes.
I don't know that they'll be super friendly to you though.
Where's Turd with his animal handling?
So yeah, what do you guys want to do from here?
Ride the dewbacks?
Yeah. I think it'll make us look more natural. We'll blend in better.
I mean, but we can't ride it. Okay, we can go explore down south, see what's going on. How's that sound?
We gotta
It looks
pull.
like there's like 2 random frogs north of us too.
We gotta pull Snapjaw behind one with a rope.
Oh God!
I'm sorry, you're gonna.
Like keel him?
Oh, you guys are gonna like bound. Snapjot.
Ongo's gonna do it in such a way that it looks like he's all tied up, but it's actually super loose and he can get out if he had to.
Shut up, Cody.
Yep, we're gonna
That's
burst
useful.
out like Ace Ventura. That's how we're gonna sneak in.
Okay.
No, they probably don't allow those in the castle.
Okay, so you guys are gonna tie Snapjaw up so that he looks like he's tied up, but able to get out of it if needed. Where are you headed?
Towards the castle.
Towards the castle. All right, you guys can move freely at this point. I'm actually gonna give you guys control of Snapjaw as well. Well, no, I'm not, because he
Because
represents
that would
all
give us
lizard.
control of everything.
Give you control of all lizard folk. Yeah.
George, WTF, mate?
Covering our ground.
Jesus,
Are we
Varys.
going to the south spot first?
Yeah, I was gonna check out the southeast corner, see if there's a way in from there. Hiding in the bush.
Okay.
Are these the riding creatures we're talking about?
These things down here in the
Yeah.
pens, yeah. Let me bring turret up for you guys. Edwin, do you want to move yourself?
Sure. I was pulling up. I was doing the chat.
Oh, you're
I
cool.
feel like I'm missing out on all the fun.
Gotta have it. All right, so basically, you guys can see that, and Snapjaw's gonna kind of fill you in on this information too as needed. But the idea is that there's a 5-foot high wall forming this animal stockade. I don't know if you guys can see this. Somebody's vision. Can you see
So what are
this?
these?
This here.
You just see that it's a structure of some sort.
Give me just a second to double check. Yeah, so those are. Snapshot's going to tell you that those are the lizard folk living quarters, basically. They're called longhouses because that's real original. But so they're made from reeds, bound into long, thick bundles that bend into an upside down U shape.
So highly flammable.
So, well, those are just kind of the ribs of the structure. The spaces between the ribs are latticed and thatched with more reeds. Each longhouse has a single woven door in the center of one end, and the construction technique used longhouse is ingenious. Is what?
And according to
the
chat,
thing
they're
says.
filled with pizza.
Full of pizza, yeah. So Snapshot tells you guys that like they have a where is it? They have a we'll get to it if it's needed. Anyway, there's one of them that's inside the stockade as well, and Snapshot's gonna tell you like that's used for the like handlers. They call these giant lizards. I think I can do this.
Call them stable boys.
That show up for you guys?
No.
Nope.
Damn.
Don't think so.
Uh,
Where should I be looking?
It would just
I'm
pop
pretty
up.
focused on the bottom of the map at the moment.
It would just pop up real big. I don't think it's working.
Oh, something changed.
It's not working.
Snapjaw.
Snapjaw
Just
moved.
took a run.
Oh, I think I just Control Z'd Snapjaw way the fuck across the map, so that's dope.
Yep.
Not bad. All right. Anyway, he's gonna tell you like they're giant lizards. They ride them. They're also used to carry or drag large loads. They ride them less than they're used for hauling. The lizard folk are able to get around in the swamp just fine, and the giant lizards are honestly rather slow, but they're strong. That lizard looked like George Foreman. Yeah. So you can see, yeah. So the walls are made from kind of the same kind of stuff that the houses are made from, but they also have like big, thick logs that are drilled down into the ground as well. But yeah, bunch of lizards inside. What was that, Jay?
Just reading chat.
That was my hand.
Oh.
But yes, they've got good lizard names.
Yep.
Thanks, Coat Bro.
All right, so what now? And feel free to move freely. Just try not to move super fast so I can keep up.
All right, so I might be lost, but do we have the other lizard dudes that we ran into with us?
So
or-
they're still they're not here because they're not
They're out starting the revolution, mate.
they're not they're not part of the cult, so they don't want to make themselves known here. But
Yeah,
they're
I gotcha.
Did somebody
There's
really
the turret
just
are moving pretty quick.
Yeah.
Jesus
What did I tell you about moving quick? It's fine.
I was just taking a peek.
Yep. You
So
got
it
your.
looks like there's no door over there, and there's a moat around the whole thing.
Oh, Jesus, Nightbot's getting angry.
Gotta fix your.
Is it caps
your
again?
Nightbot
It's
settings.
caps. I gotta turn
So
Nightbot
it's so
caps
aggressive.
off.
It didn't just time him out. It deleted all of his messages previously.
Oh Jesus.
Oh Jesus.
Sorry, Cody. That's a little rough. Let's fix that real quick. 'Cause that's annoying as shit. What do you guys want to do?
So this whole thing's surrounded by a moat and high castle wall, so we probably need to go in the front door. Just a guess, though.
Seems fair.
I mean, I'm okay with the whole lead and snapjaw thing in and like trying to get further in before we just start laying waste to everything.
So George is gonna go over to one of the lizards and see if he can like lift up one of its feet.
Prisoner transfer.
All right, so you go in here and the lizards get kind of riled up, and
Yeah, he's gonna leave.
no,
Gonna
nope, you're in there. Let me finish.
Oh, okay.
So
George is eating.
yeah, so they're a little
Wild
ill-tempered,
brew.
and they're actually they're gonna do that. They're gonna start attacking.
Freaking dumbass.
Can he just leave the pen?
I just
He
Oh,
can
but
try
this
to
is
run
a-
away,
he's
but
willing to take
but
attacks of opportunity. on
he
the way
walked
out.
in, and it's gonna at least start attacking. The rest of
and
you,
tried to pick up one of their feet.
the rest of
I
you are
mean,
welcome
if
to
these things
join
can scale
initiative
the
if you feel the
walls-
need, but you are not required to here.
I mean,
we can,
I'll
like,
join
ride
the order
these-
here, but there's a good chance Longo's just gonna watch.
That's
Like-
what I'm planning on doing as well.
they
Just-
can swim the moat and scale the walls.
Yeah, but they won't let us ride them.
Yeah, remember that's gonna look suspicious.
We would just be doing tactical training.
What did you roll? You guys are rolling decent.
Oh, that's not what I was. Who's MKR? Do we know him?
I don't have chat open at the moment.
MKR, do we know you?
I'm gonna guess Marcus. If I had to be honest.
Swift rage.
Blink twice if it's Marcus.
Blink twice. All
I'll be
right.
right back. I'm gonna try to fix the setting.
Okay. So I've got everybody on here.
Shit.
Sure. All right.
Oh,
So
lost Longo.
he said he was gonna fix the setting. Edwin, what's your
Oh, okay.
dexterity?
My dexterity?
Yep.
Wait, well, I don't actually want to fight.
I just want to get you in on
order.
the turn order correctly.
Oh, okay. It's low. It's
how low?
-1.
Oh, so you have like a 9 or an 8.
Yeah, I have a 9. Yeah.
Okay. So turn order is good. George is gonna get a surprise attack before the actual turn order starts here. So prepare to be bitten. My rolls are taking a really long time for some reason. Oh, there it is. 22.
Yeah, that's it.
That's 7 damage.
Damn.
All right, and so then,
I mean, ouch.
I mean, you can swear. It's fine.
Okay.
Oh, shucks.
So then the rest of the turn order is going to happen here. So that actually, hold on. Let me do one thing first. Okay. Dope. Did you get stuff fixed?
I think so.
Cool. It's the only one I know. Don't use all caps, but also I'm trying to fix it just slowly. It's hard to fix settings while DMing. All right, so giant lizard, second attack on George here. I guess they should technically be closer.
They don't have to be.
I rolled a 10 that time, so you're good there. Let's see, what's their movement?
40.
I actually have a 30. That's
Oh, okay.
It's like 15. You said the lizards are slow.
well, they're slow, but they're not slower than your slow ass.
Sick burn.
All right, so I can get 2 of them to you, kind of. They're not gonna have room, so they're just kind of gonna move up here towards you because they're not happy that you're in here.
You
So
done fucked up, AA, Ron.
you're gonna take 2 more bite attacks, or sorry, 1 more, which was another 10. So you're good. And then Edwin's turn.
I
Defer.
give George moral support.
Dope. Longo.
Oh,
Longo is doing one of those poses where he has both hands on his legs and he's bending down laughing.
Perfect.
Oh,
Varys.
I just no.
Okay. George.
George is gonna run towards the wall to climb over it while screaming, "Ferris, throw the frog legs! Throw the
All
frog
right.
legs!"
So 2 opportunity attacks there.
Disengage
That's fair.
and climb the wall.
All right. So you make it out. Snapjaw was up next, and he's gonna run over here, and he's gonna try to start calming them down as well. So you guys cause some commotion. To which point the lizard folk that are the animal handlers
Thank you, Med.
here, they're gonna come out.
I'm still hiding in the bushes.
Okay.
I'm sorry, we can't keep our stupid friend from doing stupid things.
So they see
I had a
Snapjaw.
brilliant idea.
They see Snapjaw, and they see like George, and George is still wearing his cloak, and they're like, "Man, what is that guy doing here? That seems."
I mean, I climbed over the wall, so maybe like they see me like eye level peeking over the wall in fear.
Okay. So excessive caps has been turned off, but there's other shit that's still on here. So don't go trying to get stuff broken.
Don't go try to get yourself.
We'll
big.
just let Nightbot ban you and fix it later.
Quick ban Raidered.
I want to know why
Oh,
it
you wanna be a
deleted
mod?
all of his previous messages. That seems really silly.
Instead, you've been banned.
Anyway.
Yeah, Nightbot's aggressive.
Disengage first. Yep, that was a good idea. All right, cool. So they're gonna see Snapjaw. They're gonna see George. He's still wearing his cloak, and they're just gonna assume he's a dumbass cultist. And Snapjaw's gonna be like, "Sorry, new recruit. We're good. I'll keep
What?
him out of the
I
pin."
thought Snapjaw was tied up. We were pretending for him to be our prisoner, right?
This with
Oh,
ropes
yeah.
loosely wrapped around his hand. He's a new recruit.
Well, Longo
you-
did say he did it in a way so
He could get out.
get out.
So
So-
Dropped him immediately.
I will say he dropped them as soon as like George started getting attacked. But yeah.
Okay.
I don't know how I feel about that code, bro.
Yeah, I don't know.
This is the internet we're talking about.
I'm happy
Anyway.
I can provide a service for you, I suppose, by being here.
Did you just tweak your nipples a little bit there?
I think he did.
No, I was fixing my shirt.
Sure you
By
were.
tweaking your nipples.
All right, so yeah, so he dropped his ropes. They're laying over there on the ground. No like real cultists have seen you guys at this point, but the lizard folk are gonna like shake their heads and just like kind of bitch and moan about George being a dumbass and kind of tend to the lizards and try to calm them down. So yeah, we can move on from there.
I mean, it's not like it's a shiny light or something.
So George is just gonna kind of walk past the guys and not say anything.
George is becoming a quiet man over the last couple of days.
Between realizing he's the bad guy and
I mean, I do speak Abyssal. That's probably not a good sign. It's like demons and shit.
All right, so
And
I'm gonna
minotaurs.
clear this guy to get rid of this. All right.
All right. So to the front door, gentlemen.
Yeah, why not?
So, yeah, you guys are
Uh-oh.
gonna kind of make your way over here.
MK
What did he do?
Nightbox strikes again.
Stop spamming emotes. Fuck off, Nightbot. All right, I'm just gonna turn off his moderation entirely. Give me a second.
Uh-oh.
Excessive emotes. Piss off.
We'll start moving towards the front door.
Yeah.
How's that sound?
Yep. Very slowly.
Chat's easy enough right now that we can take care of shit. Sorry, Marcus. Anyway,
Oh, Jesus.
emote spam. All right, cool. So, let's stop here real quick. No, Varys, turd, get the fuck back.
Nope.
Getting too much sight on stuff. I should throw you in combat. All right, so you guys are gonna kind of make your way up here, and Snapjaw's gonna tell you, like, look, what is that noise?
Oh,
He's filing.
Song.
No, it was Jason. What was that?
water.
Oh, okay. Oh God, Cody. So Snapshot's gonna tell you, like, look, you guys can storm the castle, or it's kind of probably about 3 p.m. or so. Like, you guys can hang out with me in the hut, and we can kind of come up with a plan and see if I can get any of the lizard folk here to turn as well. And we can see what we want to do from there.
That sounds like an idea.
Snapjaw, you've been proving yourself a lot recently. I'm game.
What's happening? What did I miss?
Snapjaw suggested that you guys not just storm the castle, but kind of come with him to the hut
Yeah.
to try to make a plan.
Let's do it.
The
I
pizza
thought
tent
the
kinda
plan
agrees.
was
Oh, okay.
pretend he was prisoner.
Yeah, so
walk
you
in,
guys
like-
came in, but like there's not anybody here, and he kind of suggests that maybe that's not, like, he thought maybe there'd be cultists and stuff outside, and he figured, like, if anybody like raised suspicions that would be a good plan, but now he thinks it's maybe not needed.
Okay. So what's the new plan?
Go hang out and make a plan
To the
inside
pizza tent.
in the pizza tent, which
Yeah, we're gonna go communicate with the other lizard man
Lead us to pizza tent.
where's George?
at the pizza tent.
Oh, you guys are at the tent down below. Okay, cool.
Oh, is there a different tent?
There's other tents, but that'll work. Just a tent.
Which ping pizza tent.
I'm just gonna stay away from the animal handler tent.
Why did my map just move like that? Alright, so you guys are down here at the tent. You guys are gonna kinda get to know the few lizard folk inside, and they're very curious about why there would be cultists inside. Here, this isn't a place where the cultists show up. So Snapjaw kinda goes, so no,
Pizza tent or
yeah,
the castle?
the pizza tent.
Oh,
okay.
so they're curious about why we're there because we're dressed as cultists.
Right.
Gotcha. I thought they meant
Yes.
the castle in general. It's like,
No.
now, this is the second time we've gotten bad information from Snapchat. It's like,
Shit, we're in the wrong color.
No, you guys are in the right place. So Snapjaw kind of finds the leader of this particular tent and kind of pulls him aside, and the guy doesn't look really thrilled about what Snapjaw is saying.
he does work at pizza tent.
Yeah. So you guys can tell that, and you can tell that, like, things aren't necessarily going the way that Snapjaw had planned. But he's able
Not
to
killing Snack Ma.
What?
Oh.
So he kind of looks at you guys and walks over, and he's like, look, I think he needs some convincing. Would one of you come with me to talk to him? So he wants one of you to go over there.
Oh, no!
He doesn't want
Oh,
to ambush.
Edwin,
you.
you're the people pleaser.
George is gonna.
I have a -1 to charisma. Let me go.
George wants to be bodyguard for Edwin.
Even though I've got a higher AC than you. No
Yeah,
big deal.
Snapjaw is pretty sure he only wants one of you coming over because the leader of this tent doesn't trust you guys, so he doesn't feel comfortable with a bunch of you surrounding him.
The leader of this tent.
This tent, so like
As someone who can
they're
speak-
Not surrounding.
he's
Just
not
kinda,
like the leader of the
stand
tent,
behind
but
him.
he's like the like highest ranking, like he's the eldest
he's the
that's
elder
living
of
in the tent.
I just wanted to make it look like Edwin had some power and authority.
I just want to
Cool.
clarify. The Lizard Folk Society is broken up by pizza tents and pizza tent leaders.
Pizza tent managers.
Oh no,
Set up something like a
Managers,
franchise.
my bad. So really, we need to be talking to the regional branch manager of these pizza tents.
All right.
The assistant.
Fine. George will
to the
just
regional
wait by the
manager.
entrance and listen in on the conversation.
Yeah, because you're gonna understand what I'm throwing down some draconic. All right.
Oh yeah, he's just gonna listen for angry draconic.
I will go. Why am I gonna be angry?
No, I'm just saying he's gonna listen for any angry draconic.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I'll go chat with a bro here.
okay. So
In my, it's
so
probably gonna sound angry anyways.
Snapjaw's gonna tell you like, so he's gonna start explaining to him. He's like, look, I've seen these guys fight. They know how to handle themselves. I can't say that they're necessarily the best people in the world.
That was a misunderstanding.
But I would say that they are better.
You go there, I'm coming.
I would say that they are better than deny.
You gonna deny that?
I denied that. I would say that they are better than our current hosts. But look, like the Dragon Cultists have been giving the Bullywogs everything they want. It doesn't seem fair, especially after they killed our shaman. Like ask him whatever you might want, or let Edwin explain to you what he wants to do, and see if it aligns with where we should be.
All right.
Thank you, MKR.
So yeah, obviously I'm Edwin. I'm with the Lord's Alliance. Our town was recently attacked by the dragon cultists and their leaders, or I guess not maybe their leaders, but some higher ranked people. We got two of them. It's, oh god, what was our old dude's name?
Group.
True.
Group. I wanted to keep calling him Snoop, and I was like, that's not right. So we get
Snoop
Group, but we're looking to investigate why they're, attacking townships around this area and try to prevent that from happening. And I know your group is, currently being taken advantage of, and it's not a great situation. We'd really like to help you and kind of help free your clans, so you can go back to doing what you
Long
like
as
to do.
I'll play the race card.
Expand your pizza tent empire.
All right, so he looks maybe a little worn down and like he might be coming to your side. Give me a persuasion check.
A persuasion.
Yeah, or
Alrighty.
whatever it is.
Oh boy.
Persuasion.
This went super great last time.
I think it was a bluff last time, right?
19 total.
All right, so wait, why do you have Varys? Why do you
Why do
have
you have a
minus
minus
one or
one plus one?
I don't know. It should be just
That's
-1.
hilarious.
Conflicting personality aspect.
Oh, I like that.
My winning smell.
All right, so he still isn't happy, but he's sold enough to tell the people to listen to you guys tonight. Like he wants you guys to stay the night in the tent and kind of discuss
Yes.
the
Long
plan
rest.
as far as what you guys plan to do going forward. And as things go, there are lizard folk moving in and out of the tent. Some moving from the other tents and kind of coming to hear what you guys have to say. So they kind of give you an idea of what the castle vaguely looks like from their perspective as far as what they know. And that is that. So the castle kind of opens up, and there's kind of like an archway that leads over the moat into this first small area that is directly to the east of you guys. It's usually guarded by bullywogs and other frogs. And then there's a long courtyard that leads into the real bulk of the castle. There are cultists, there are lizard folk, there's more bullywogs, and then there's um, there's a big open courtyard where they keep some more of their giant lizards there, and so there's some more lizard folk as well inside the castle, looking over them. But for the most part, the lizard folk spend their time outside in the tents or traveling back and forth from the drop-off roadhouse. And they're kind of here as guards and stuff too on the castle grounds. So they give you guys that information about the castle, and they want to know what your plan of attack would be for the actual attack here. Like, because the idea is that like the bullywogs are so ingrained in the dragon cultist here at the castle that to attack them is to attack the cultist, and the cultist will return attacking as well. So they need to know what your plan is for the entire castle and not just the bullywogs.
So we'd like to go in and start with the cultists and then work backwards to the bullywugs.
So you
Yeah, the idea is to essentially stop the cultists from doing the shitty things they're doing, and if the bully, because the bully galoogies are a part of their little clique, they have to be dealt with.
so their concern is that the bullywogs are pretty well the front line. And they're like, is your plan to just go in as recruits then?
George also kind of steps up and apologizes for his incident earlier. I was wanting to know if the lizards can scale the walls.
They're not capable of climbing.
Thank you very much. George sits down.
Oh. So yeah, we're planning on sort of infiltrating, trying to blend in as we can, and then improvising as necessary. Trying to bluff our way
And then I
past.
imagine there will be explosions and fire and possibly blasts of lightning, and that will be your signal that shit's gonna go.
Okay.
Look for a firestorm.
So they're pretty well on board. What time do we want to plan for this attack?
Right before dawn.
Right before dawn. All right. So we've got a good
We
good
ride.
12 to 15 hours here, so that seems right. And a little bit of time has probably passed, so a little bit less than that as you guys kind of form your plan. They work with you on this plan some more too. And so as you guys are working through everything, and kind of wrapping things up, and then mostly just discussing things amongst yourselves, you guys have returned to your own cots at this point. Give me just a second. I need to remember this person's name real quick. Nope.
Yeah, I'm not clicking that link.
Risky click.
Yeah. Damn risky click.
Can I not?
That's a no-no.
I actually remember that.
What?
Cody wanted to buy onemanbukaki.com.
Oh, you wanted to buy the website.
Not the services.
Yeah, that's an important distinction to make.
He wanted to establish the service.
What the hell happened here? Okay.
Oh, DK, not a risky click in that regard. A risky click is then I would need eye bleach afterwards. Less concerned about the viruses.
Right. Oh, that's why I can't find this. I'm on the wrong journal. Sorry. One moment.
Or that.
No.
Eye bleach is good stuff. If you guys haven't been, it's basically like all.
Kittens, puppies, baby raccoons.
Yeah, man. It helps
Alden's
with the-
video feed bugging out for anybody else?
He's back.
There briefly, but he's back now.
It's not back for me.
There he is.
There we go.
Varus is back.
Okay. I
Okay.
was in another dimension.
Hey, Renyard, you watching Hots by any chance? Gonna take
Trash
that as a
pandas.
no.
Trash pandas.
Man, I can't find what I'm looking for here, but oh, I bet it's because it's in one of these journals. Sorry, give me
Thinking,
just a
is
second to
Renyard
double
good
check.
for everyone?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, you were just really still. I thought you were
Sorry.
frozen. It's fine.
No, he does that like every session. I feel like I like notice the same thing.
I'll try to bob my head more while I'm trying to read something.
Just a disclaimer, I probably won't stick on all the way till midnight.
No, we'll probably be done in the next 30, 45 minutes here.
Okay.
All right, so Haman?
Hominin?
Hummus.
Hold on.
Hummus.
Hamina.
Hamina.
Excuse me. Sorry, stream.
Hummus, crackers, and carrots.
Man. I've got hummus, and I've got
Yeah, Haman.
garlic naan.
So,
Mm.
you guys remember you guys ran into a red wizard of Thay, whose name was Haman Cost. He was
necromancer?
the necromancer at Old Owl Well.
Oh, that guy.
Dude.
All right, so
Oh, he did come back and bite us in the ass.
Is he here?
yeah, so at kind of the end of your guys' deal, you guys are sitting around on your bunks, kind of just preparing. I assume Longo's probably sharpening his short sword, or no? You're using a saber or something now.
Rapier.
Now I got the rapier, but then he's also got that like fist blade thing, and he's probably just like, shh.
Yep. So I imagine he's probably sharpening his stuff. Edwin's probably kind of going over last minute stuff with George and Tordik, and Varys is studying or off doing something weird.
Yep.
But out of nowhere,
Counters.
Haman Koss kind of like ducks under the little cloth doorway and brings himself in before looking around and kind of catching your guys' eye line. And he kind of makes his way over, and he's like, "Oh, it's interesting to see you gentlemen here again, or just to see you gentlemen again here, rather."
Been a minute.
Hama.
Yeah.
Likewise.
What are you doing here?
So I was invited here by the castle's the castle, not
Tenants?
necessarily owner, but the person running the operation here at the castle, which reminds me I have a handout for said castle that I never gave you guys. This also gives you an idea of what the huts look like.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Pizza tent looks pretty cool.
Yeah. So
Spacious.
so this is our castle that we're at currently. And you guys are so Ham and Koss is here, and Koss is just kind of telling you, like, I was invited here by the person in charge of the dragons, the cult of dragons, rather, here at Castle Neatar.
Nairtar.
Neatar. But yeah, so he's kind of inspecting things. He was kind of invited to maybe be part of the cult of dragon, and he's not entirely made up his mind, and he's kind of curious what you guys think about the cult, how you think their operation is run, how you think they're handling themselves.
Let's go over and discuss this by the giant lizards.
So, I mean, if you guys remember, he wasn't necessarily a bad guy. He was
a bad guy.
No, he wasn't. He was just.
He was questionable, but had not
Well,
hurt us in
I
a
will
way
give you
at
that.
the time, and was not hurting anybody else at the time. And
He was practicing his wizard craft.
and I believe you guys paid you guys some gold as well.
He was just kind of desecrating bodies.
yeah, but it was bodies nobody cared about,
They're dead. What do you care?
and away from society, and nobody knew those people. Hopefully.
Well, they've been dead a
Back
long
on that
time.
Buzzkill.
What flavor is the
Um,
cult's Kool-Aid?
Grape.
Trying
Always
to be
grape.
I don't know what the word is here. He's trying not to admit to anything yet. Mongo's probably talking
Yeah.
about,
Yeah,
we haven't really
trying
had
to-
a good chance to review the operations here. We're kind of like in the same boat as you. Got invited out here
why
By,
is he in
by this half
He's-
dragon named Droop. I don't know if you heard of that guy, but we're just kind of out here to see how things are going.
So you're telling him that Droop invited you guys here?
I am, yeah.
Give me a bluff.
Is that
Should we-
persuasion or intimidation?
Quick,
Or straight charisma.
Edwin, put Droop's head back on.
Persuasion.
Oh shit.
Should we be asking the question why he decided to walk into this pizza tent?
So if you ask him, he'll tell you that he caught wind that there were new recruits here that kind of fit your guys' description. Last time you guys ran into him, you guys were all kind of wearing similar armor, and Edwin specifically kind of stands out as somebody who doesn't necessarily fit in with the cult. Maybe a little too shiny.
I'm not a very culty type guy.
What's wrong with being shiny?
Someone hit on him.
I'm more of a cult leader versus a cult follower.
Yeah.
I get that.
So he's very much somebody that that has like his ears open to any kind of information. So he just kind of overheard a couple of lizard folk talking about you guys being here as well.
Bunch of weird dudes. around our hut.
But yeah, so that persuasion.
Longo pointedly looks at the Pizza Hut tent manager.
That persuasion isn't necessarily going to tell him that he believes you were invited here, but he's not going to question it because
Can I level you?
it doesn't matter to him. Do what?
Can I level with you one wizard to another?
Okay.
What are you doing here? Are you here to join them?
I've
Find
not
more-
I've not made up my mind at this point. Like that was what the invitation was for, and I'm here checking out the operation, but at this point it doesn't look like something that's going to benefit me long run, so probably not, but I want to see where the rest of it goes.
I was about to say, how do you feel about plundering villages and stealing people and resources? Oppressing a people.
So he's going to hint that the dragon cultists might not be the only ones around here doing said stuff. Like he maybe implies that he's got information about you guys as well.
Oh.
Listen,
Roadhouse.
Edwin's so
Come back to
bummed.
bite us in the butt.
That happened quick.
But yeah, so
We don't have all the facts regarding it.
his questions come down to what are your all's feelings about the cult? How do you guys feel? Where is your alliance in all of this?
So we've been tracking him down, and we tracked him down to this roadhouse that apparently ended up not being entirely affiliated with
Entirely, or next to not at all.
uh, and we may have overreacted to how do I want to say this? We were pretty sure they were involved with the cultists, or were the cultists.
The entire place just had an aura about it that screamed cultist hideout, and then it turned out there's a lot of bodies.
There's alcohol. There's rats in the walls.
So,
But let's
I'm
move
gonna level
past
with
that.
you
Let's
one
move
wizard
past
to
that,
another.
Mr. Red Mage, whose name I can't remember at the top of my head.
Homincost.
Hamatas.
Homincost.
Here's the honesty of it. These guys are a bunch of dicks. And we can't have them destabilizing the region.
And they about
I'm
leveled
about
our
to make a
hometown.
very huge payout from the mines that we helped found earlier, but all of it got diverted to here, and I'm upset.
Okay.
I'm going to take that rage out on anybody who gets in the way of my payment.
Okay.
So let's put it this way: do you need more bodies for your research?
oh god, what a terrible way to put that.
No, that's actually a good way to put it.
I mean, yeah, I suppose I'm all like that. That is kind of my deal. I always need another skeleton or another zombie. So,
Or frogman?
I won't stand in your way if that's where things go, but I'm going to continue my options with the cult as well. So, and with that, he kind of gets up and walks out of the tent.
We
Fair
okay
enough.
with this?
Yeah, if he ends up standing in our way, we're just gonna have to kill him first. Otherwise, he's gonna be too powerful.
Yeah, Longo makes a point. He's like, if he turns on us, I will drop whatever I'm doing and kill him first.
All right. Cool. So that'll probably wrap that night up, and then so you guys can engage with your
This
attack.
place has an observatory.
Yeah, did you see that? So I think I mentioned it a couple
yeah.
nights ago when you guys were in Leylon, but the castle used to be, so the history of the castle was that it was put here by some rich nobleman who wanted a castle, and he built it in a place that was not a swamp, but then quickly became a swamp. So he, after a short amount of time here, moved out and just abandoned the castle.
Fluffy Bottom, you want another castle?
A while later, a group of, I believe, all female, like, astrologists moved in and started using it as like an observatory type thing. And so they randomly just all disappeared at some point. No one knows what happens to them. At least that's what the rumor is. Sometime after that, Cult of Dragon found it and started using it as their base of operation in the area.
So it may have some magic in it.
Yeah, maybe. So yeah. So that's the that's gonna wrap up that night, and then so shortly before dawn the next morning, you guys can lead what you want for your plan. So Snapjaw's gonna stick with the rest of the lizard folk, so he's no longer part of the party. So he's gone. It's just the five of you, and you guys are disguised as cultists. The lizard folk are waiting for kind of their cue, which is going to be, loud fight to break out, and assuming some kind of an explosion coming from Barris.
Yay!
So
I'm
you
a
guys,
signal.
you guys are pretty well on your own from this point on. So it's up to you how you want to proceed.
Well, I feel like they mentioned there was some sort of entrance here in the south of this castle. Am I mistaken?
Yeah. So they'll tell you. Can you see my ping here?
Yep.
The
Yes.
the mint one.
Yep.
Mint. I'm not seeing it. My pixels are
Northeast
tough.
of
We'll do it
us.
this way. We'll do it the way where
There
I
we
move
go.
you. Okay.
That works great.
Yeah. So they're gonna tell you that there's actually you guys would have seen it in that handout as well. Here, I'll show it to you again. There is a bridge kind of behind the hut there on the left,
I gotcha.
and that leads into that area.
Cool. You guys want to head up that bridge?
Aye, aye.
Yep. Start
Sure.
rolling my way up there.
Okay. I should have another.
They kind of dip in the
Journal
bush
open.
there next to the entrance.
Oops.
It's a bridge. I don't think there's many bushes on the second floor.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it's a bridge. That's gonna be all underneath, moat style.
I mean, we don't need to be sneaking, really.
No, so you guys are kind of dressed as cultists and stuff. So, so you're planning to cross the bridge here and make your way inside. I mean,
Yep.
you guys kind of
Yeah.
are at this point. So, let me see what you can see real quick. All right, so you can see this whole room. Dope.
I kind of want to go in there and tell all the pollywogs to gather around.
There we go. Okay,
Is that really how
pollywogs.
you want to start this? Hey, gang!
Yeah, George is gonna. Yeah. Like,
All
as
right.
George is walking in, he's gonna joke with Edwin. Man, those lizard folks really do smell.
Yeah, so the
Yeah.
bullywogs in the area are like just kind of shake their heads at you and like just kind of keep moving. Like they don't like mean to be straight out disrespectful because technically if you are a cult you should probably rank higher than them because they're not a normal like human type person. They're a weird frog humanoid and that's odd. Did I give you guys a picture of these dudes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Slip of the toad.
Frog.
So yeah, they're just kind of going about their business. This area here, let me give you the ruler. This area here is like super muddy, right? Like the frogs, like they just kind of like wallow in the mud and stuff, and they don't bother to do anything about cleaning themselves before coming in. So there's a ton of mud and stuff going on through here.
Yeah, let's just walk past them.
So from here kind of in, there's like a 10-foot wide like board that's still got mud on it because the frogs still have to get in and out of here somehow, but it's less muddy. It's a 10-foot wide raised boardwalk basically that the cultists use to get in and out. Everywhere else in the room looks just sloppy muddy. You guys can see that there is. Let me double check that you guys can see that. Yeah, so you guys can see that there's a stair set kind of at the south, but then there's also another doorway that opens up towards the east. Yeah, so bullywogs are just kind of going about their business. There's also some giant frogs in here as well.
George is
MKR,
not
thanks for
gonna
the
make eye
follow.
contact with him. Oh shit. Nope. George immediately takes Ferris and goes back out to the bridge.
Was that a
Ferris,
pizza
come
tent
with me.
follow?
What?
Ferris, come with me.
Okay.
I'm sorry, where are you guys going?
So George is taking Ferris back out to the bridge. He's gonna talk very quietly.
Okay.
Dispose of those frog legs.
Yeah, no, they're in the bag. We're good.
Like, how big is this bag?
It's magical.
Alright,
Yeah,
George.
Yeah, but it doesn't
Down.
preserve things. If you open
No.
it up, it smells ungodly.
Alright, George is go back in.
All right. Stairs of the hallway, gentlemen.
Well, which way do the boards lead?
The boards
point.
lead to the hallway to the east.
All right, so the hallway.
Hallway it is.
Good discerning logic stuff.
March, march, march,
March,
march,
march,
march,
march,
march.
Marsh.
Sorry. Okay. Let's not get too far ahead here. Okay. So as you guys walk through here, this is just kind of like a causeway. It's about 180 feet wide. Well, long, rather. On the south
180
side
March.
of it, there's a small defensive bulge. Oh, this map is also not north is actually to the right, I think. I don't know why it was laid out this way, but it was, and it kind of annoys me. But
Okay.
the east wall, which is going to be the south wall, has the bulge, and it
Okay.
looks like there's some arrow slits and stuff in it, but there's not. It doesn't look like anybody's really ever been in here. Like it's pretty dusty and just kind of. There's
Dingy.
a very severe lack of mud in here as well.
Really slacking on their mudding game.
No, I collect things.
Yeah.
Trophy is a nice way of putting it.
He keeps telling us it's for magic experiments, but I don't believe him because I've never seen him actually use any of those things.
He's a Skyrim alchemist.
Which means he has to eat them all at some point.
Yep.
I was like,
Because there's no way to sign
of
two
that.
and
It's
roll
like how
20.
alchemy works in Skyrim. You eat something. Yeah, this will make great poison.
All right, so you guys make it down here to the end of the hallway, and you can see that the room opens up. Just a second. Whoa. Sorry, my cursor did weird things.
Your strength, Varys?
Yeah, I can look that up. It's
So
actually higher than it should be, but for a wizard.
That's what I thought.
Oh no, it's a straight strength. But for some reason, I'm really good with those short sword,
Uh-huh.
as +5 to attack.
all right, so you guys are gonna come out to kind of an outer ward. There isn't a roof on this area of the castle. It's just kind of like the courtyard type thing for the castle. So there's a structure in the center of it towards the north that kind of goes up a couple of
So-
floors. Yes.
Map north or like
Map. My north. Your north. So west.
Okay.
What would logically be north?
Yes. What would logically
Yeah,
be north?
we
then?
will just go with that nomenclature from now on.
I will
just
do
wanted to
that.
double-check.
What's gonna suck is the maps that come next are not in the same orientation, like for the second floor. So it gets a little
Good.
weird. So this is just kind of a
Overrun area. Wow.
well
Just
here.
dilapidated.
There's some stuff going on to the north a little bit here too that probably should be visible but isn't for some reason. So let's do that. 2-layer.
More frogs.
So yeah, so there's some stuff going up north, and it looks like the lizard folk that are up here. I think you guys can see a couple of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
Neighbor dispute.
they're working with a couple of the giant lizards, working on training them.
In the castle?
Well, it's like a courtyard, right? Like it's an open area. It's still like the castle was kind of built around this area. It
Okie dokie.
like there's an outer wall to the castle, and then the structure that you guys see up here in the middle, up here is gonna be like, what they refer to it is the inner ward, and you guys are currently like in the outer ward. It's just a big open area. So this is like just an area where normally probably horses and stuff would be stabled, but they're stabling some giant lizards in here.
No horses, only giant lizards.
Yes.
So should we try the doors?
The bullywogs are kind of like churning themselves into the mud and just kind of flapping their feet around, just kind of chilling. It's
Interesting.
also like the middle of the night, so they are like sleeping and stuff too.
They're trying to relax. We're interrupting. They don't have pizza tents to go home to.
Right.
All right. Well, I guess let's kind of wander out here.
Yeah. Where do you guys want to go?
Should we check one of these doors?
Why not? Let's go team left.
Team left.
Left shark.
All right. Let me scroll down here.
Not the reference I was making, but that works.
Nope. L. All right. So I need to move to the lighting layer. You guys are gonna.
We're just gonna open shit like we own the place.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are supposed to be cultish, you're supposed to be here, right? So this is a big double door, and as you guys enter, you can tell that this used to be a chapel. It was set up to several different deities, depending on who ruled the castle at the time, and it's kind of been reconstructed over the years.
Any evidence of Ogmar?
Yeah, I mean, sorry, remind me who that's the god of?
Multiverse?
Yeah, there might have been a little bit of evidence of that, but nothing major that like says like it was a big deal here.
Okay.
Currently, it appears that there's a shrine to Tiamat. I don't know how I want to say this person.
Is that the same one from our village?
Tiamat.
Tiamat.
One
No.
Okay.
But it's basically a dragon with 5 heads.
Oh. Interesting.
Right? And so
Can anybody else see us? Is it like a sculpture or a picture or anything?
it's like a big statue.
Yeah, Longo wants to climb on it and draw silly faces.
So it's got 5 heads. Where are you drawing silly faces at?
As many
All
as he
5
can.
heads.
Okay.
Does
I need to point something out to somebody real quick. Give me just a second.
Can't believe I rolled that poorly on a religion check with a +7.
I mean, are you much of a religious guy? I just assumed you'd be more of like just an arcane knowledge sort of dude.
Yeah, our
But I'm
religion
very-
guy's gonna be Tordic.
Oh,
Yep.
really?
Yeah, I mean he's a cleric.
He's a cleric.
He's devoted his life to the church.
His religion check is a straight. No bonus.
Fire sword.
Well,
My religion check has a +7.
his really probably should have been higher than that.
Yes. Well, I'm not a very religious person.
But he does follow a deity.
Yes, and I do a lot of research.
Yeah, that's kind of strange. But yeah, so Jason, did you get my message?
Yes, sir.
So let me look at this. So you're climbing on.
Varys is going to check this
I
out.
don't exactly know where it is, but he's trying to climb up.
Yeah, I'd say you're vaguely in the correct spot. Let me look here.
George just says to Longo, if it has any glass eyes, don't touch them.
Ferris, don't go exploring too far here.
I was just checking what was in this room.
Yeah, it'll be a minute before I can get to that. I gotta
Okay.
finish tying off the rest of this other stuff. Okay, so you're...
So I'm stepping off to have a little chat with Longo.
Okay.
Kind of quietly.
Longo's on the statue, but let me explain this
I'll
to you
play
here real
tall.
quick. The workmanship of the statue is kind of surprisingly good. Though most of Tiamat's visages bear a stronger resemblance to lizard folk than to dragons.
So do you not want me to draw on it?
I mean, that's up to you.
I was asking Edwin.
Oh.
I mean, I don't hold much sacred other than coin. Go nuts.
He draws a mustache from the first face.
Seems very tame of you.
Sorry, guys. There's a little bit of behind-the-scenes stuff going on at the moment.
Disclaimer, I am hopping off here to probably like 11:30 we might cut off.
Yep. We'll be wrapped up by then.
Ugh.
While this is going on, Varys, that room that you went into down here at the south,
Yep. Looks empty.
so it's kind of a long gallery that overlooks the causeway to the south. There's arrow slits along the wall.
Ah.
It's pretty well empty. It's kind of covered in cobwebs, but otherwise empty.
I look for spiders.
There are some spiders if you spend a couple of minutes looking around.
I meant big spiders.
Oh, no big spiders. Just your normal. This room doesn't get
We got
used
spiders and we got bullywugs, so let's turn Varys into a Zebo.
All right. Let's just want to see what was in here. My next step is going to be this room over here.
Okay. So that one just appears to have trash, broken stools, rotted altar clothes, corroded irons. Just random stuff from the chapel has been thrown into this room when the cultists took over. Nothing
All
of
right.
value.
Guys, ready to open this other door?
Just a second. Yep.
Sorry about
That you're fine. Jason, can you give me is investigation a thing?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Give me an investigation check. Longo as
Gonna be
well.
great.
Or never mind.
Alright, here we go.
I actually probably should have been doing this.
16.
22?
Oh, I don't need one from you.
Yeah, you don't know what's going on.
There's behind the scenes stuff. Where the hell is this group? I have a group. Here it is.
But I have a really high investigation.
That's the one that I wanted to pull up.
I can investigate against hidden things.
Yeah, my arcane, investigation, and religion are all +7 now. My history, insight, nature are all +5.
riveting stuff, guys. I know.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It'll be done in a second. The
Hopefully,
rest
it'll
of
lead to
the...
something neat.
It's always the goal.
All right, so Longo and Edwin are kind of off in a corner. They're off in a corner. So if the rest of you kind of want to continue exploring up through this door, we can real quick. All right,
Sure, it
so
doesn't look like it goes anywhere.
all right, so you're gonna open this door. It's gonna look a little bit like that.
Should we go upstairs?
I don't think we should venture too far.
Oh yeah, they're still back there. Next room.
George fell down into the moat.
George fell down into the moat. Hilarious. This room actually, yeah. Sorry. Let's wait a second. Let me put you back out here, because this room actually probably does have something bigger that I wasn't paying attention to. This is in, okay. Cool, okay. I should have probably captured some of this chat, but that's fine.
You mean
And
displayed it off to the
the
the viewers at
stream,
home?
it would have been more interesting that way.
Now you know for the future.
Alden, is that a Game Boy?
No, it's my phone.
Oh, okay.
This is a Game Boy.
Ah, nice.
He'd be the guy that has one nearby, within reach.
Needs batteries though.
I mean, I've got this.
Yep, mine is like right next to me.
But is it a Game Boy Color?
Oh, it's a DS.
Let's see.
So
Yep, I got Sun in mine.
as Longo and Renyard, or not Renyard, Longo and Edwin are off to themselves. You guys kind of hear like a mechanical metal on metal noise come from their area. It's kind of a light noise.
That's not a good sound.
But it's
George
just kind of
has
small.
an idea of what's up.
I'm gonna run and
You
check
remember
that out.
the big ass emerald eyes?
Yeah.
I'm sorry in advance.
Oh man, I warned you.
Wait, what was about the big ass emerald?
I couldn't help it. There was a thing and it moved and I pushed it and you know how I get about hidden stuff.
So last time me and Longo tried to pop emerald eyes out of a statue and it caused the building to collapse.
Well, yeah, so it was a big ass statue and it looked like it had big ass emeralds for eyes and we tried to climb it and pry it out and then we flooded the room and people may or may not have died. I was fine.
Yeah, so we played a little bit of a toy. No big deal.
So I've had no reinforced lessons here, so
nothing
So
bad is gonna come out of that noise at the moment. That you guys can tell. Like, you guys probably look over at Renyard and Edwin, and I'm guessing probably look back at you and just kind of like everybody just kind of makes like a what face.
Oh, fuck, not again.
George wants to
what was
look
that
closely
noise?
at the base of the statue and see if he can see any sliding marks.
Sliding marks to the base of the statue. So give me a, I believe investigation. Yeah, investigation check. I'm gonna assume you're kind of looking over the statue itself.
I'm looking around the base of the statue on the floor.
Yep.
So I also. So is it investigation or perception?
Well, perception's fine.
Okay. $18.
18. You're not gonna see any kind of like slide marks. The floor looks like nothing different has happened to it. Just the statue.
Okay. Well, that rules out my thoughts.
We're all gonna die.
Probably.
Dragon coming. We just sent the signal.
Oh, good God! Who was that?
That's so loud. What's happening?
I don't know what that was.
I don't know who it came from.
Is it gone?
No.
mean,
Yeah,
I
it was
can
like
hear
a
the
video
game
or something. Played it briefly.
Okay.
Anyway.
So I've got one more thing for you. So the heads of the dragons are kind of like a chromatic colors. They're okay. Alden, I'm muting you for a minute. They are the colors of the different colors of dragons. So like Tiamat is the queen of dragons, right? So she's got 5 heads, one to match each of the colors of the different dragons.
The chromatic ones.
Correct.
Red, green, black,
Yellow.
blue, and something else. Basically,
Actually,
colors.
I straight up used to have a poster of all the different dragons.
Really.
Yep.
Gold?
I know.
Nerd.
Actually, I still do have it. It's packed up. I think white is one of them too.
But yeah, so Tiamat's just the queen of the dragons, and so she has a head to represent each of them, so that I don't that's just the way she's set up. But yeah.
Yes, Mihayu. It is game night.
Part of me is hoping they spit flames at us.
Longo, give me an investigation.
Yep. Not gonna roll great, probably. Ooh, better than I thought.
Yeah. All right. That's actually what I need. So you're going to see that, where you were looking there, appears to be a hidden compartment.
Well, okay, let me mute you guys.
I'm not pointing out to Edwin.
Oh, is he on the phone or
Yeah.
something?
I want to open it.
Maybe he's talking to his stream.
Oh, yeah, maybe. That makes sense.
Is it gonna be
So
the
yeah,
heart of the statue?
Let's inspect this this hidden compartment.
Okay. So in the hidden compartment, the two of you are going to find, can I just show you this? I can. Show to players. Show to everyone.
Well, hello.
Ooh.
Whoa!
Hey, Renyard, did you want a new weapon?
I mean, I have been wanting my +1 weapon.
Here
Yeah.
you go, friend.
So yeah,
That's pretty cool.
the rest of you
That
kind
is.
of see Edwin and Rinyard fooling around with the large dragon statue, specifically the black head.
Just to explain, I found a compartment because I'm really good at seeing things.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
inside the
did
compartment
nothing else.
there was this dagger, which looks dope.
That does look pretty cool.
But yeah, so you guys are gonna find this dagger, and then the rest of the group went into this next room. And yes, we are wrapping up here, but I'm just gonna give you an idea of where we are picking up next week. I want one.
Well, I am taking up blacksmithing, but that looks complicated.
Layer, token, layer, token. Token. Okay, so George and Varys, if you guys wanted to move back into this room real quick, you'll see a little bit else what's going on here. But there are 4 guard drakes that have taken up room in here.
Ooh,
This room
shit.
is just kind of a
Well, it's a defensive position.
a living chamber for them, basically. But yeah, that's where they are. So we're gonna pick up with combat there next week.
Oh, joy. I was hoping to avoid that.
As you're the one that ran farther than me.
Well, why are they immediately jumping to combat?
Well, okay, I guess that's fair. It's not necessarily combat. You're right, but they're gonna question why you're in their room. I'm forgetting that you guys are disguised.
But for once,
I
we
mean, it
didn't
probably
win.
will quickly lead
Praise
to
Tiamat.
combat.
Yeah. All hail Tiamat.
Yeah.
He's blessed us, or she has blessed us on this day.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So we'll pick up there next week. Any questions before we take off here?
No, sir.
Nope. I just need to figure out how much base damage this does.
Yeah, I don't think we reached out to you on this yet, Kyle. We're heading up Mugs Up tomorrow for lunch.
And
Noted.
apparently anybody else in stream that wants to join us.
Yep. So if you're interested.
Maybe. I'm not coming in until a little later tomorrow, so maybe I'll make that my first stop.
Alright, well, I'll catch you guys later.
Yep.
See
See you
ya.
guys.
Bye,
For
stream.
stream, real quick.
Bye, stream.
Thanks for everybody that's here and hanging out. If you had a good time,
Lovely
there's
to-
the follow button. And
Signing off.
yeah,
Telling about all of our escapades.
yeah.
And a murder hobo?
But yeah, so we play every Wednesdays at 9 p.m. with this group, the Dicks Out for Dungeons group here, or Ducks Out, which they're deciding to call it. We also play.
You look so scary right here.
I'll mute these guys real quick. We also play Monday nights at 8:30. I play with a group that does Pathfinder.
I forgot my dagger info, so I need
God
to
damn it. Let's see. I also wanted to maybe try and send you guys off into another group here. Do something fun. But yeah, I play Pathfinder 8:30 on Monday nights. It's an every other week group. We are playing this coming Monday. This group plays every week on Wednesdays. But yeah, follow to get notified when we go live next. Yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Thanks.